Welcome to YEET Check. Get your shoes on. The game is about to begin.
It's fun to stay at the YEET. It's fun to stay at the YEET.
Can you do the letters now and then dub that like yourself doing the letters over yourself singing?
What?
Like, you know how to do like Y?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hang on. Ready? Let's do it together.
Which way does an E go? So it's that
No,
way.
it goes whichever way you think it goes.
Oh, I know because I know now. I worked it out.
Ready? It's fun to check at the YEET. Second order of business, my bro. I have blue light glasses now.
Whoa.
So I might put them on just to like get you like around the idea of me wearing glasses. I'm aware I'm not wearing them properly because I'm very nervous about them.
I'm rattled because like this is my first bespeckled episode as well.
Wait, are you speckling?
Yeah.
Oh, so, like, you not normally speckle?
Nah.
I'm just used to seeing you in the specs.
I need these to see is the only thing. This is a cause for concern. Like and the listeners might hear, or viewers if you're onto the YouTube Master Race.
Yes.
YouTube Master Platform.
Yeah.
I have one pair of contacts left, which I wore on Monday.
Yes.
For
basketball.
Social basketball.
Yes.
And next Monday, we have a grand final.
Yes.
So I ordered another pair of contacts, which is supposed to arrive between Friday and Tuesday. So
you could be Horace Grant.
I might have to wear the glasses in the grand final.
Glasses granny.
I've got them on ice. Like they're in like a little disposable like tub, except they're dailies, so I don't know if they're gonna last a whole week.
That's hilarious. So, if you are watching this on the master platform, you'll also see the fact that I've still got the blue light sticker underneath here
And the quay.
Yeah, it's key, brother. Get it correct.
Quay in the morning.
How, Quay? How, sweet? We're back. That's because I'm not completely sold on them yet. I sent them to my family group chat, and they said, "You look like Harry Potter."
Well, you do kind of look like Harry Potter, but like you don't at all. It's just the glasses. The glasses look like Harry Potter's glasses.
Do I look okay?
Yeah,
or do I look silly?
No, you look fine.
Okay, cool.
You look distinguished.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep looking at myself in the window, and it's rattling me. It's really I'm going to have to close the window because I cannot do an episode with this. Welcome to YEET Check.
Don't you yeet no more. Yeet. Yeet. First bit's called Meme Goat, and I forgot what it was. Let's watch it.
First count. I got Mike's. Okay, Zay. Talk to me, Zay. Get that shit out of here. Hey. Oh. Hey. Hey. He said hit the weight room. Hey.
It's a quick reminder that even the shittest NBA players will still cook you.
Brian Scalabrine, he was the first meme in the NBA.
The original meme.
He's the original meme.
The OM.
He was the first human victory cigar.
Yeah.
That used to get rolled out at the end of the game.
We are absolutely cooking you. Everyone come off. Let's just leave Brian Scalabrine out there. It's a video you're showing us of the NBA legend, Brian Scalabrine, a.k.a. the White Mamba, absolutely cooking this young buck who challenges him to a game of ones. And it does not end well for the young buck.
It's just crazy. Like he's old and out of shape now. You can see that.
You can definitely see
he's still fit, but he's got a bit of
tank
post-pro podge on him.
Yeah, Triple P.
The Triple P. That's what they call it.
Yeah, the post-pro podge.
But he's still he's athletic and quick and better than this guy.
Oh, he's still and he's strong as F. So all he has to do is drive a little bit of a pull up.
Yeah.
Just keep that hip that shoulder down. And hope that Big Zay is his name Zay, the high school player?
I think so.
It is now. Just hopes that he's not very good at defense and just runs straight into him and just gets yeeted away, a la some sort of Zion Williamson situation.
It reminds me of, to bring it back home,
yes,
the great Brandon Tees.
Oh, yeah. Our local human victory cigar.
Former 36ers captain. who he doesn't light up the NBL. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
He plays like a strong 3 minutes a game sort of vibe.
Yeah, but when he comes back to play like in the Adelaide League for like I think he last played for Forestville and he was like
The ABA.
He was like 28 points a game. Like,
It is wild. Like even that step up. I know we play D grade, but like high A grade sort of social. Compare that to then like B grade and A grade ABA, which is essentially like the lower tier state level leagues.
Yeah.
And then you compare that again to the NBL, and then compare that again to the EuroLeague, and compare that again to the NBA. It's actually wild, the step-ups.
Yeah.
And I feel like we are playing higher than our div, but we're not playing anywhere close to matching Brian Scalabrine, former NBA legend.
Who do you think the most embarrassing basketball player to lose one-on-one would be now?
Current player
Or a past player? Anyone? Like who's someone...
Of any age?
Like someone that you could realistically challenge and like because this guy's going into it thinking he can beat Brian Scalabrine, obviously.
Yeah.
Who's someone that you think you could beat that probably you couldn't?
This is really dark, but the only name that's going into my head is Elgin Baylor, and I know he just died. So
that would be embarrassing if you lost to him. Then like.
That's the only name I've got rattling in my head. That or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
And I ain't beaten Kareem. I've got a good shot against Elgin, but that's the only two names that I can have. Him or Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
That's it. And I don't think I'm beating any of those three.
Mine is Julius Erving, Dr. J.
Yeah, but how old is he now?
That's my point. Like he's like nearly 70. So like I reckon you could convince yourself that you'd beat him, but I'm pretty sure that he still dunks like on his birthday every year.
We're not going to beat Julius Erving. We just watched a video of him slamming. We are not going to beat Julius Erving. He's way too fast. That's a 63-year-old man that, like, there were two nice gather steps.
And he's 6'8" or something as well.
Yeah. But it's not happening, bro. It's not happening.
I could convince myself beforehand, though. And, like, that's why I'm saying it'd be embarrassing. Because you lose to, he's 71 now.
Yes.
If you lose to a 71-year-old man in one-on-one, that's embarrassing. I don't care if it's Dr. J.
It's one of those things that I would like to think I might be able to beat someone, but they'd have to have literally a broken leg and be significantly overweight before I even get a look in. None of the players that I know from years gone by are like that. So it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So
you're saying it's got to be like you and me and a crowbar versus Charles Barkley.
How many people do you think it would take to take on Charles Barkley?
It's two.
Because you keep passing it until you get a shot.
Just one stands under the ring and one passes it to him.
Let me cut you off here. Do you think, with that logic,
it
only needs two people to beat LeBron James?
I reckon we need three people to beat LeBron.
Three?
LeBron James is a big man.
LeBron James. Well, he's the same size as Julius Erving.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, but I'm beating Julius Erving on my own, but not really.
Oh, you are not.
Charles Barkley's 6'4".
Yes.
Right?
Coming through the front
door.
So
he's not that much taller than you and about the same size as me.
Yes.
And I don't think he can jump very high. So if I had to
he would have the same vertical as me.
If I had to pass you the ball under the ring, I could get it over him. LeBron is like 6'8" and wide, big hands, active, one of the best defenders in the league. I reckon every single pass I tried to throw direct down low, because our strategy is to get it under the basket as quickly as possible.
Yes.
I'm not passing it from the top, because we're playing one-on-one checker to the top of the key.
Yes.
So that's a difficult entry pass.
Yeah, correct.
Unless you can just lob it over. I'm not lobbing it over LeBron.
No one's going to lob it over LeBron.
But if I'm kicking over to Tim on the wing and Tim's just hitting you under the ring, we just go, but.
So three people.
Yeah.
We need a triangle offense of D-grade social basketballers to beat LeBron James.
Exactly. Phil Jackson didn't win many rings. I was going to say like
stroke.
Yeah, I was trying to say a bajillion. Okay? No, a bajillion rings for nothing.
Yeah. So that's it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey Terry, you want some? This bitch empty.
AFL's back. AFL's back. Very exciting. Round one just concluded. We got a few memes. Surprisingly, got a few memes.
Yeah.
And I really think, comparatively to the AFL itself's Instagram, 7AFL does a lot. They contribute a lot to the meme game. That is the potential for AFL's memeage. And they came through with the hot goods. I don't know how they got a hold of this footage and or when they mic'd up the umpire, whoever he was talking to. But we have some footage here of one Bailey Smith, the cutest boy in the league, going after one umpire. I don't know his name.
TBC.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm up and about. Sorry. I'm speaking with you, my bad.
So you're locking him down with your legs?
Standing, mate. Just doing what I'm doing.
You need to let him go.
Yeah.
Then I'll call you to stand. All right? No, so that's fine.
Brilliant technique from Bailey Smith. We observe a man who is coming in hot and has the potential to, flame up and get angry at him. Obviously, the umpire, whoever his bloody name is, has expected the heat to come, and he's pulled back on the heat. And then from that, rattled the umpire, and the umpire doesn't know where to go. Therefore, creating a avenue for Bailey Smith to overrun the umpire. He wins this argument. Bazza Smith, meme god.
I just like his excuse that I'm up and about.
Yeah, no, I'm up and about.
When I'm up and about, I just like to tell people to get fucked.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a hothead.
You can't say that in any other point in life. Like, you can't, cut someone off. Or
Oh, sorry, I'm up and about.
I'm up and about.
No, fuck you! Oh, sorry, I'm up and about. I'm completely up and about. I'm sorry, but I'm up and about.
there's no other person in life who's going to hear you say that and be like, all right, yep.
Yeah, no, that's actually fair enough.
Yeah, you're absolutely
And not
right.
only is that fair enough, I'm rattled because of that.
Yeah, you win this argument.
Yeah. Congratulations, Bailey Smith. You retain your crown as the hottest boy in AFL.
He's got to be one of our boys, though.
Yeah,
Surely.
yeah. If we're going to make an AFL list of the boys, you're putting your microphone down because I assume you're doing that in a way of the boys.
I'm doing it because...
Oh, hang on.
I'm doing it because I forgot my password for the thing that I needed to do, which was
And I
the
know
segue to the next bit. Cam,
Yeah.
we've got our meme team in the NBA.
Yeah.
The AFL season just started.
Yeah.
And do you know what you need when you've got an NBA starting five of memers? You need an AFL starting 18.
18?
I've got, and inspired by it, this is brought on by a conversation that we had.
You and I?
We had a couple weeks ago, and I thought, what better way for us to do this, to pick out who our boys are this season, than to pay respect to an icon, an institution of our childhood.
I'm Alex, and this is my fucking sweet dream team.
Cam, I want to call this segment Matt and Cam's fucking sweet dream team. Nah,
That's quite funny.
I've put together a team of our boys, which, for those that haven't seen Alex's fucking sweet dream team in 2009, because you're not as old as we are.
Yeah, almost. They're not pushing 30.
Yeah, you're not actual grown men who should be doing something better on a Wednesday evening.
Sleeping.
Old Shooter Williamson picks a team, not based on the team that he thinks would win a game, but a team it's built around team morale and probably guys that he wants to hang out with. So I've gone with a similar theme here in our team, which is actually not called Matt and Cam's fucking sweet dream team. It's called the Lil Yeeties.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Let's go. We'll start with the backs.
Yep.
First pick, he was an easy pick, Sam Collins.
Yeah, love that. My favourite player for the Gold Coast Suns. Favourite player in general.
I had to pick him just for you.
Thank you.
I hope you approve.
And also his memeage is high. I mean, he's
Exactly.
very not in on the meme, but he's a great man
Well,
to
that's-
have just literally propping up your back lines in case of emergency, crack glass. He will provide a meme.
In case of lack of memeage.
Yeah.
Pushes on to, at fullback, Caleb Daniel,
Why is he a fullback?
because he's the shortest player in the AFL. First of all, he wears a helmet.
Yep.
That's great. Used to play for South Adelaide,
Yep.
my old stomping grounds. Love that as well.
Yep.
And it's just funny because he's short and he's playing at fullback.
Yeah, fair enough. I say no more.
Next two picks, they picked themselves. Darcy Byrne-Jones and Lachlan Jones. Both have great mullets.
Yeah.
Easy. They're in.
Next.
Next one, Jack Madgen, centre half back. You probably wouldn't know him, but I used to play basketball with him. So you're in, Jack. I'm hoping you can get us tickets to the game.
Yeah, will he be able to see this?
Probably not. He wouldn't remember who I am. Next up, next one, another easy pick. Alex Pearce, Fremantle Dockers. Has the hair, looks like Kevin. What's his last name? Tame Impala.
Kevin Parker.
He looks like Kevin Parker. He looks like he'd be the bass player in any of the bands that we used to see in Adelaide all the time.
Very good.
Tyson Goldsack, throwback to the original Alex's fucking sweet dream team.
Rhymes with ballsack.
Name sounds like ballsack.
Tyson Goldsack back there as well. Name sounds a bit like Ballsack, which I thought was pretty fucking funny.
Pretty fucking funny.
And Malachi Carruthers.
You put Malik. Fuck! That's a throwback. I even forgot that dude existed.
Yeah, that's what we like to call in the biz a callback.
Yeah, to what? Episode 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
We're up to episode 18 now.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at us. We're big and strong. Tug us off.
And also I needed to fit us under the salary cap and it was cheap. So you're in!
I'll raise you with a Malachi Carruthers.
All right, so before we go to the midfield, thoughts on the
Strong
back
back line.
line. Is there anyone missing? Was there someone that you went, he needs to be in? Why isn't he there?
No, nothing jumps out at me. Yes. That's enough. That's a pass mark for me.
Because you've had nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do.
Like,
I only got an email and that was it.
Yeah,
saying that we got a fantasy team. And
I forgot that we share that email address.
Yeah, I was like, sorry?
All right, well, let's shift into the engine room. This is where the game's won and lost, where the memes are made.
Yeah, this is the meme factory floor.
Yeah, well, we got to start with a little bit of talent. You know, it's not all about the memes. We want to put on a competitive display on the field before we create memes off the field.
Yes.
First pick, it's obvious. He's got a basketball background. It's Scott Pendlebury.
Scott Memelbury. And I feel like what you've said to lead him in is perfect for his level of meme. He's got a fast...
meme singular.
Yeah. No, there's two. He's got a basketball background and the game slows down around him.
Yeah.
Those are the two things. Oh, doesn't he have time and space?
Doesn't he just, Bruce?
Oh, two words to describe Scott Pendlebury. Time and space. Like, I mean, can that guy do anything wrong? No, apparently, or according to anyone that you ask about Scott Pendlebury.
Speaking of another guy that can't do anything wrong,
yes,
except for get injured all the time, it's Matty Rao. Matty Rao's got to be in there. I don't care if he's done his now. I don't care if he's had both legs amputated.
You mean the Sun Cream King?
The Sun Cream King's got to be in there. It doesn't matter as long as he's standing around at training with the zinc on.
Yeah. If he's a zinc master,
the zinc master of the rehab group.
yeah.
You know, he's bringing talent to all levels of the game.
Yeah.
So
he's one of those guys in the group that would just like not really ever add towards a conversation. And this is purely going on from what I'm seeing in the footage. But he feels like you got your group, like your mates, you're all hanging around. There's about 6 or 7 blokes just firing off gaffs, goofs, laughs, and other stupid little idioms. And he never says anything, but he just has a real dumb smile on his face the entire time. Absolutely loving it. And just giggling.
He's not in the group.
Nah.
But he's always with the group.
Oh, but the group love him.
Yeah. Oh, no,
the group do not dislike him.
It's not that we dislike him. He's just like, you know.
It just doesn't add a whole lot when it comes to the social. But geez, can he play football?
And also every team needs a ginge, so.
Fucking Lingy in there too, Cameron Ling. As a coach, I think it's really important to throw at least one redhead in there so all the boys just have someone to take the piss out of, every training.
Yeah, he's Cameron Ling 2.0.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't look great, but geez, can he play footy?
Oh, mate, if Lingy was zinced up, we would have loved him a lot more.
The Ling Fling.
Next up, it's Baz.
Yeah, easy.
We touched on him already.
This is the in for this whole bit.
Yeah, that was the in. He's got a glorious mullet.
Yeah.
He's a good looking rooster.
Yeah.
He's a great player.
Yeah, he's gonna have intercourse with all the birds on our team.
Well, that's no. If you're putting together a team,
yes,
and not hypothetical single Matts joining single Cam, like you can't have a whole team of Matt Rouse.
You can't. You need to have some sort of like someone's got to be effing the bees,
There's got to be someone that the girls are coming to see because it's not you or I.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not, and it's definitely not Matthew Rowell. So who are the guys coming to see? It's Bailey Smith.
Next up, Sam Powell Pepper.
Your dad.
My favourite player in the AFL.
Yeah.
Easy, done.
Not playing at the moment, but that's okay. He'll be back.
He'll be back, bigger, better, stronger, bolder.
Yeah. Okay, Kanye, settle
down. Hugh Greenwood, someone with an actual basketball background.
Yeah.
Like before he went to the Crows, before he ended up at Gold Coast.
Hugh Greenwood
literally signed with the Perth Wildcats.
Yeah. So he is like, if we weren't fucking hilarious and just humans, he's our crossover goat. Like, our in between the two sports is Hugh Greenwood.
Yeah, exactly. He's the guy that we call in on a Monday to fill in for the social team because Pendles is too busy. He won't do it.
He can't do it, man.
He
He's got
won't
too many
do it.
commitments.
Yeah, he's
way too many
he's
commitments.
way too famous to be
Way
playing
too
social
famous.
stuff. But I feel like Hugh Greenwood. I love the way he goes about it.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be down for anything. Game of basketball.
Yeah, and
whatever.
I follow the Sands, the
Gold Coast Sands.
Yeah, the Gold Coast Sands. I follow them, and they love to do impromptu, like quarterly updates from the players. And he's often featured in there.
Okay.
Like often
All right.
featured. So he's got a media like not a background. He's got a media brain.
He's got we go from the basketball background to the media background.
Yeah. Look, if Matt and Cam were squished together and not as hilarious, he is us.
He is us.
And super athletic as well, because we are not that athletic. Me specifically, you are very mildly athletic.
Yeah, mildly athletic. Thank you.
If it was rated out of 10, you'd be a 3. But that's right, Hugh
Wow.
Greenwood.
Well, I suppose if a 10 is being like LeBron James.
LeBron James,
then
yeah.
a 3 is great.
Yeah. No,
I'll take it.
A 10 is like Ja Morant in the way it is like can jump out of the gym so fast.
That was like a side note, like a personal story here. I'm talking about athleticism.
Yes.
I grew up playing basketball mostly,
Yeah.
and I was always the slow lumbering guy who couldn't jump very high compared to everyone else.
You doing
I
a look
remember
at me now moment?
No, I remember my first season of football that I played. Everyone was like, "Oh, we got a quick guy on the team." I was like, "Excuse me."
Pardon, I need to clear that bullshit out of my ears.
I was like playing in the ruck, and they're
You
like,
were
"Oh,
considered-
we've never had a jumping ruckman before." I was like, if we were on the basketball court, I'm getting like a phone book off the ground. So I don't know who you had rucking for you before, but that was the biggest ego boost I've ever had.
What grade was it?
I was only playing Bs.
Yeah, but still,
So-
I played C grade, and our ruckman in that year just loved to run into the other ruckman and then just hope that his strength and or his dazing and confusing the other ruckman would just get him by tapping it. I guarantee if they threw me in the ruck, I couldn't hold my own athletically or anaerobically, but he 100% I could jump over him, and I'm not a high leaper.
Well, that was who I was being compared to, so
Jesus
it was a
Christ.
great ego boost.
Well done. Let's move on.
Talking about us playing sport, though, that's why the next guy's in the team, Braden Sire from the
No idea who
Collingwood
that is.
Magpies. His claim to fame is being suspended for filling in for a friend's social basketball team under the name Fill-In. So he's in the...
He
he's
actually filled in. That's hilarious.
and because he plays for Collingwood, the other team were like, "Hey, that's Braden Sire from Collingwood. We should tell them." he got a club imposed suspension. So, Braden, you're in.
That's a man I can get around. Who's willing to sacrifice it all for the betterment of a probably Div 3 social team. Hilarious.
I think he scored 8 points or something. Like,
My
it wasn't
man,
like,
same sort of PPG as your boy.
It wasn't like a blistering display.
Whoa,
of
okay.
basketball.
You saying my PPG of 6.1 is
No,
not
that, for you, that is great. For a professional athlete playing D grade, like, come on, Braden.
Move on.
An obvious choice.
This one's so obvious. I saw who
Obvious
it
choice.
was.
Sweet Willy Philly.
Yeah, if you don't know, then just fuck off and
Yeah.
or listen to that episode that we've linked somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, in
More
that
so
order.
find it.
In that order. Fuck off and listen to the podcast.
Yeah. Fuck off, but also fuck on.
Yeah. It's an obvious pick. He's our favourite player. Sweet Willy Philly. Love
Still
you.
haven't seen him play, although did he play round one?
No, he didn't play round
I was
one.
going to say I didn't see him play, and then I realised that my team played his team, the
Yeah.
North Melbourne Roosters, as you said last week.
Yeah, I did say that. I didn't know. I said that I had that on the brain. Had Rooster on the brain.
Yeah, because you're after the dirty bird.
Bit of cock on the brain.
You wanted to see the Colonel cock, the cock Colonel after the pod.
Next two guys. So that's our midfield's pretty solid, except we got one spot on the bench, which could either go to another meme lord, Finlay McRae, or Reef McInnes, who I think got cut out of that bit. And
Yeah, I think he did.
same with another one, Phoenix Spicer.
I feel like you say Phoenix Spicer like that. I think it's more like Phoenix Spicer.
Either way, you can't have just a commentator saying it the same way.
McInnes.
All right, well,
No,
all right.
it's Reef McInnes and Phoenix Spicer.
All right, well, I'm putting Phoenix Spicer's going in the team.
Yeah.
Also used to play for South Adelaide. So,
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, sick. Love that.
Please, Cam, tell me if I've missed anyone.
I feel
from
like
the
we
midfield
have missed a
division.
few.
Okay. Let me know who I may have missed.
Zachary Butters.
So, yeah, you're right.
That's the first one.
It's a big miss, but I had to fit Dad in there. So
Sam
yeah,
Powell Pepper.
Sam's Powerful Peppers.
Yeah.
Butsy's in. I'm down with it. I don't know why I didn't put him in there. I might have just not put him in there because we've only got $90,000 worth of salary cap space left.
Jeez. You really GM this, huh?
Yeah, I have. In the rucks, Sam Draper.
Why?
Because he's got a great mullet.
Oh, yeah. Mullet
and a
man.
great moustache.
Yep.
And he
fine.
used to play for South Adelaide, which is a common theme.
At least we haven't got 44 Sandringham Dragons bloody players. Because I'm sick of every draft, it's one of two players.
Sandringham Dragons or the Bendigo Pioneers.
No. The Murray Bushrangers.
Oh, yeah. No.
That fucking TAC Cup or whatever they're from. It's ridiculous how many they flog from there.
But just look at this man, though. You're right. Look at the glorious mullet on Sam Draper.
Yeah,
though.
I'm in. I'm so locked into what Sam Draper is offering on OnlyFans. I couldn't be more open to paying $16 a month for him. I couldn't be more open.
I need to show you his goal celebration. Yeah, here we go.
For his first goal. And it's there. He's got it. They'll get around him. Have a look at him. Oh, boy. Look at this. He's up and down on the spot.
Are we witnessing their answer to replacing Joe Danaher?
No.
Let's move on.
Well, I play different positions, but like in terms of
Joe Danaher doesn't mind the ruck. He's rucked before.
He's a forward.
I know he's a full forward, but he can play the ruck.
Oh, yeah, and he also can't kick, so
Joe Danaher
yeah.
or Sam Draper? Joe Danaher.
Both. Joe Danaher is a terrible shot at goal.
Okay, then so is.
He will spray them left, right, and centre.
Fine, keep going.
The next ruckman's an obvious pick as well. It's Ben McAvoy.
Why is it Ben McAvoy?
His nickname is Big Boy McAvoy.
Done, locked in. Life's so easy.
BT loves him. Next, I just said fit somewhere in there, won't we? Sharon Neal.
Sharon Neal.
Shannon Neal.
No, Sharon Neal.
Sharon Neal, because her name sounds like Shannon Noel. Any ruckman that should have been there?
Oh, now, yes.
Okay.
And
who dat?
I feel like he's a little bit too obvious and or a little bit too self-aware, and that's Max Gawn. Only because of those ads that he did when he was like on the bed and talking to Google. Was it Google?
Yeah, hey Google.
Yeah, and he had his legs up doing the bloody Bugs Bunny challenge. If you know what that is on TikTok, it's good on you. You've worked it out. I'm not going to go find a video to put it in there. That's fine. Max Gawn is kinda, in humour-wise, the Blake Griffin of the AFL.
That's such a good comparison, yeah.
Very funny man.
Nah, fuck with that. I appreciate...
You're open to it?
I'm open to your suggestion, but it again came down to memes per dollar.
Yeah, no, he's very expensive.
$912K.
I mean, can we drop close to $1 million for the meme?
That's having dropped $32,000 in value over the weekend. So we're looking at...
Let's just keep our eye on him.
Yeah.
We might make some...
All right, we'll add him to the watch list right now.
Yeah, add him to the watch list. Just know that...
that's how you trade. I've never played this game before because I play Supercoach, so don't judge me. But yeah, Maxi Gawn, I'm about that. He also did a really funny interview during the week about last year, his number 11, the ones were really close together. And Mitch Cleary was just really obsessed with that. Mitch Cleary for AFL Media. So he asked him after round one if he was happier with how his ones were spaced out this year, and it was very funny.
Can you get the clip?
No, I can try.
No, it's all right. I'll just...
if I find it, it's going to go right here. And we're back.
Yeah.
All right, the forward line.
Yeah.
Starting with the captain of the team, it's Dustin Martin.
Obvious
pick. He's great on the field. He's great off the field.
He doesn't say anything off the field.
Right here, this could be, you might tell me, there's some moves here that we might be able to fit Zachary Butters in.
Yes.
Josh Dunkley, I've got him in because his last name is Dunkley and we do an NBA-based podcast. Is that enough?
No. Move on.
Okay. Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody.
Yes.
He's in the team because he's got a song named after him.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you don't know the song,
It's literally called Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody playing footy.
Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody playing footy. Make it into corners when you're thinking that he couldn't. Arms like Arnie and hair like the Predator. Just when you thought he couldn't get any better. Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody gets back.
He's in the team.
Yeah, he's in the team. That and during the 2019 Footy Show review, he was the selected player from Essendon.
Yep.
And they played that song and he didn't do anything to perform during it. It
He was
was just
just
other
there.
people dancing behind him whilst he was walking around the stage in tracksuit pants, I'm pretty sure.
With a footy, though?
With a footy.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
That was all it was, though.
Yeah, because he's Anthony McDonald, Tipperwoody,
Playing
and he's playing
footy.
footy. Next play is Jamara Ugelhagen.
Great.
Or Ugelhagen.
Yeah, delicious
Who,
dish.
it doesn't matter how you say it. It's great.
Yeah. We talked about this. I need to work out what episode we did talk about all of the rookies and their names.
Yeah.
But Jamara Ugelhagen definitely sounds like a delicious dish. And we touched on that. And
Yeah, or a German question.
Yeah.
Jamara Ugelhagen?
Yeah, Jamara Ugelhagen.
Oh, the Ugelhagen?
Yeah, Jamara Ugelhagen.
Another great name, Steel Sidebottom.
Good. He came... he placed high in a world search for the greatest name.
Well, it doesn't surprise me.
Yep.
His name is Steel Sidebottom.
Yeah.
Obvious.
Tremendous name.
And also Mason Cox. He's really tall and his name is Cox.
Yeah, hilarious.
Obvious.
We've forgotten a few players.
Well, we're not done.
Okay, sorry.
Because we've
I'll go fuck
also
myself.
got Archie Perkins,
Hilarious.
your man.
Yep.
Caleb Poulter, who if
Don't know.
you don't know him, but just look at the bloody head on this kid.
Yeah.
You're in. And yeah, Nick Cox. His name is also Cox.
Hilarious.
2 Cox.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. Don't really have to hold my hand through the joke, mate. That's okay. I got it.
I was just pointing out we got 2 Cox
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the team. I also tried to fit Brennan Cox in there and Jordan Butts so that we could have Butts and Cox in the team.
Well, why didn't you get Charlie Dixon?
Yeah, I was trying to get Cox in, not Dix in. So, you know.
Oh, fuck. I had someone for the forward that I thought was a midfielder, but I was like, nah, it's a forward. Let me hold on to it and then tell you
Wow.
this one player.
Well, while you think of that, I am going to
Swindle 4.
take Josh Dunkley out of the team and see if we can get Zachary Butters in there. Butts, you're in.
All right, we got Butts and Cox.
Yeah, now we've got Butts and Cox in the team. It was so obvious. I was trying to fit Jordan Butts in when I just needed Buttsy.
We need to put, and I know this is going to be a controversial for you because you don't like this team.
Okay.
From the Crom.
Oh, I'm listening.
Jimmy Rowe. And that's only because of the call that was made by his Fajar when Jimmy Rowe got his first goal. I worked with the man, Stephen Rowe from 5AA. When Jimmy Rowe got his first goal in AFL, while Stephen Rowe was commentating the game, he let out a big, "Good boy!"
It's Rowe in the pocket, takes the bounce, he steadies himself, Rowe, and he's kicked his first! He's going crazy! Good boy!
That's enough for me to want to put Jimmy Rowe into the team.
All right. Have we got too much Cox in the team? Because we could sacrifice a Cox.
No, don't break a Cox. Just
Or do you want to? All right. Would
fuck
you?
Caleb Poulter off or something.
But he's got a great mullet.
Yeah, but you want to put Rowe in there.
Oh yeah, but all right. Who do Archie Perkins or Caleb Poulter?
I think we've done enough of a throwback to that episode where we did fucking months ago talking about the prospective draft picks.
We can get rid of Archie Perkins, surely.
Let's get rid of Archie Perkins. Let's put Jimis Rowas in
All
there.
right, Jimis Rowas, you're in. Good boy.
Good boy.
I'm pretty happy with how we've laid this out.
Yeah.
I reckon it's near perfect.
Yeah.
Yeet, yeah, holla, yeet, yeet.
I've been trying to expand my pod listening, my bro. I've been consuming a lot of basketball, obviously, over the last few months. But with the footy season starting, I wanted to dive back into some of my favourite AFL podcasts.
Yes.
And one of those is a great podcast called the AFL Exchange. And I came across this tweet they sent out during the week. What's your most random interaction with a footballer? I feel like you're the kind of guy who may or may not have had a random interaction with a sporting figure of some sort.
Yeah, no,
and I want to know the story.
So when I worked at Port Adelaide, that you work at now,
yeah,
you know what it's like where we used to sit, right? So
yeah.
The Port Adelaide Club is like the club and administration building is separated kind of by a big wall. So one side is the AFL side and the other side is the administration side.
Yeah, so the football department and the other departments being like marketing, events, etc.
All the administration side, I said that.
Yeah. Well, when you say the AFL side, I feel like the
department.
listeners might like, aren't you all AFL? Like,
Yeah, right. Sorry. Seldomly, when we have footballers booked to do shoots, they'll come over early
yes.
and yell at us saying, "Where are you? We're ready." Blah blah blah, and that's fine. They're busy guys. Obviously, they want to get things done.
Yep.
When that happens. Enter this one experience that I had with Charlie Dixon, and this might go nowhere, but I found it very funny. He comes over. We're the three video boys that I was a video boy at Port Adelaide. Yep. And that's how we met. Because you're not a video boy. You do other things in social media though. So we sit.
No, I'm a pretend video boy.
Yeah. You're a wannabe video boy. The three video boys sit along basically the wall that when I was there, where they basically sit along the wall where the players will come down. They'll be the first people we see.
Yeah, it's like a corridor, and at the end of the corridor
is the three video boys.
In direct line of sight is you and the two other video boys.
Yes, we're doing our work. Blah 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 blah. This is gonna go nowhere, but it was so funny in the moment.
I'm intrigued.
And Charlie Dixon comes down, and you know what he's like. He's 6'8".
He's a huge human.
He's a fucking big dude.
Yeah.
105 kilos of twisted steel and sex appeal.
Strong, fast, and accurate.
6'8", comes storming in hot. Like, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. He's yelling at us, we're ready, I'm ready. I'm mates with Charlie because of...
Okay.
Like, through the working...
Let me just pick that name up off the floor.
We follow each other. He likes my memes. He doesn't talk to me anymore. Maybe we're not friends.
Go on. Talk about you and your mate Charlie Dixon.
Me and my mate Charlie Dixon. He comes storming in. We're mates, so he can still at least say g'day to me, you know?
Yes.
He doesn't say g'day to me in this moment. He comes storming in.
Because he's coming in hot.
Yeah, he's coming in hot. There's something that really cooled down his heat, though.
Yeah.
And this might not intrigue you because you've got one, but his Apple Watch rang. I don't know if this is a thing that happens normally with Apple Watches.
Okay.
But I didn't know you could answer phone calls and talk to him via an Apple Watch. Because there's nothing that cools down a 6'8", 104 kilo man. It's when he has to do a swift 180 and start talking to his wrist. Like he's Maxwell Smart from Get Smart. Me and the other guy who we meme on with, Capo, started laughing at the idea of just like Charlie Dixon picking up just random objects from his person and just starting to talk to it. So we just love the idea of him coming on in hot to yell at us, and then he has to answer his shoe.
He's got the Shaq phone.
Yeah, he just walks away. Oh, you motherfuckers! Blah 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 blah. Wait, hello? As he walks away, so we're making.
He pulls out the Shaq shoe.
Yeah. Hello, sorry, I gotta take this call. Blah blah blah.
You'll have to speak up. I'm holding a shoe.
Yeah. So we're bitching about him, right?
Yeah, okay.
Making all these jokes about Charlie Dixon. Again, 6'8", 105 kilos.
Yeah, covered in tattoos, big beard, scary man.
Scary man. A lot of people are scared of him in the AFL.
And you were
we were memeing. We were clowning this fool.
Memeing on him.
Yeah.
Don't tell me he was just behind you the whole time.
He wasn't just behind me, but you are kind of ruining my bit. That's fine. Because we're laughing, goofing and gaffing, just like we are here.
Yeah, goofing, gaffing and laughing.
And he definitely walks back up behind us and we forget that we're goofing and gaffing on one of the scariest men in the league.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was okay because me and Charlie are mates.
Because you are close mates.
To the point where he actually joined in and then pretended to lift his shoe to his head and then talk on the phone.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff.
That's it.
That's really funny. Did this happen to you as well? Or did this happen to our good friend Capo who tries to tell us that the cross is cool when it isn't?
Yes. Same guy that we were goofing and gaffing about the show.
Yeah. I remember Charlie came storming in.
This is another Charlie Dixon story.
Yeah, I do have another different story for the bit I've raised, which is completely unrelated. But I remember he came storming down once as well, and we were worried that we'd forgotten to do we got to take a photo. Are we late? Are we this? Are we that? Rah rah. Because he wasn't yelling at us, but he's got a presence about him. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
And he came storming over, and he stands over Cap, and I'm like. I'm sitting there because I used to sit there was a divider between us, and I'm sort of just looking at my laptop, just if we forgot something, it wasn't me.
We're about to experience
and he's standing over, and he just goes, do you know how to use Photoshop? Like really politely.
It was Cabbo, but then Cabbo threw me under the bus
Yeah.
to make a thumbnail about
for his YouTube videos.
his VR Commodore. And from that's what sparked our relationship.
Yeah. Oh man, now that is funny.
His Maroon VR needed a thumbnail for his YouTube channel, and he didn't know how to use Photoshop in that moment. I'm pretty sure he's pretty accomplished now. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Driving with Dixon. Head over there after you've watched this. And
Don't
if
give him a
if
plug.
you like
He's
cars,
big enough.
Yeah, well, maybe he might watch this and he'll plug. No, you never will.
Never gonna watch this.
Just watch this video twice instead.
He's never gonna watch this to the point where
I'm gonna email it to him with
Okay,
a time.
and he's still not gonna watch
with
it.
a timestamp.
He's not gonna watch this. What's your other story?
I don't think this is a funny story, but this is just one
More
that-
intriguing. I don't think any of these stories have been hilarious yet. They're just very
to me, that story is really funny, but that's just because like I'm sort of half involved in the bit and I'm just reminiscing.
Yeah.
And also I'm thinking about all the dumb ideas that we used to have. Like I looked in my phone the other day because I saved I've got a future TikTok idea for the Port Adelaide TikTok account.
Yes.
And I have a note in my phone where I just jot down dumb ideas.
It's fine. I've got the same.
Which also had some of the dumb ideas that we came up with years ago. And one of them was called Cluz and Buzz running from the fuzz. Which was an idea that we had where it was an idea where we got Tom Cleary being Cluz and Wiley Buzzer being Buzz, and they had to go and break the law somewhere and see how long they could survive with a GoPro before they got arrested, and that was the bit. And we thought it would be a good idea. It was just at the end they just go, "It's a prank, bro! It's a prank!" It's a prank, bro. And we were like, "No, they'll be fine. If they say that, they'll get away with it."
Yeah, it'll be fine. Dude, I'm an AFL footballer, man. It was a prank.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of what's.
Well, we both had a what's what idea because you came up with the idea and then I had a different idea from the same title.
I feel like yours was a little bit more usable, but my what's was we had Jack Watts, formerly of the Port Adelaide Football Club, in front of a selection of different lights. With different voltages and watts and
different wattages.
Yeah, so there were different brightnesses to the globe, and from that he had to deduce which watt was what.
Hey, what is this?
And that was it.
Yeah.
And there was what was your what? What was your what?
Mine was what's what, which was the same title, but it's Jack Watts telling you what's what.
Yeah.
So he's answering life's greatest questions. Like
that's kind of like woke boke, where we just had
we
had Travis Spoke
just being real woke. What about
hey man, like just imagine this like sitar music and this Travis Spoke and he just goes
cross-legged.
Yeah. Sitar music in the background. He's just got like those yoga pants that you buy from like Thailand or whatever. And he goes, if vegetable oil is made from vegetables, what is baby oil made from? And he just goes,
and that's the whole bit. What about Peter Laddam's lad hams?
What?
What does
that even mean?
It's Peter Laddam's hanging out with the lads eating ham. But it's like comedians in cars getting coffee, but it's just
Peter
Laddam's eating ham with the lads.
I never heard that one. You're gone.
Could you imagine that video though? They're just sitting in his house with like
a selection of ham,
but not like a nice carved ham, like you know those ones, the pre-sliced ones you get in plastic,
like the ham
and
steaks.
You get like a real nice close-up of him just peeling the ham open, and he just puts like a single slice of ham on like Charlie Dixon's plate.
Yeah,
and they proceed to talk about life for the next half an hour, just slowly cutting off little squares of ham and eating it. Oh, it's so dumb.
I'm trying. I don't know where. What was? What was the other Caparazzo, Matt Caparazzo, and I had a Matt and Cam's
Really good ideas.
Yeah, it was really good ideas.doc or something. And it was just all of this shit. Lay Down Lycett was where we were going to approach Scott Lycett, the ruckman of the Port Adelaide Football Club, to do a press conference. And he had a secret mission during this press conference. He had to get from a seated position of upright like this. Mm-hmm. And during the press conference, he simply had to lay down, and that's it. And I know you've heard this a million times, but
it's still funny,
always
though.
Tickles me when the idea of Scott Lycett being 6'8" ruckman just slowly doing these ones. Yeah, so the boys played really well on the weekend. Full credit to the boys. The funniest bit of the press conference would be the point where either one of two things would happen. Someone would just ask him, Scott, what are you doing?
Are you lying down?
Yeah. Or he would be successful in his mission, and just through the black curtain of the front desk, you just see a foot.
Just poking out the end.
Yeah.
And that's how he won. If he got the foot out without anyone noticing, that's how he won. What are we talking about?
The most random interaction with a footballer.
Oh, yeah. Well, it would definitely be what's if that ever happened.
Yeah.
No, my most random interaction with a footballer, and I might be cheating because I had nothing to do with it. I went to see, I think I've told you this story already. It was a show at the Thebby here in Adelaide. The Amity Affliction played. And midway through their set, like Joel Birch, lead singer of the Amity Affliction, just goes, "We've got a special guest here tonight. Give him a big welcome." And Chad Corns just walked out on the stage. And there's just like a smattering of cheers and boos from like Power and Crows supporters. And then they just proceeded to play a full song with him just standing there holding a beer. And then he just walked off. And I still to this day don't know why that happened.
Sometimes footballers just do not need to be paraded around.
The only thing that we love more than memes on this show is recycling bits we've done before. So,
I love that. Yeah.
This is just another good news story of the week.
Feel good story of the week. Feel good story of the week.
Pure water. Oh yeah, stick her in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love everything about this video.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it's Clay Thompson.
Yes.
Goes without saying. I love the fact that Zaza Pachulia is rebounding for him. I love the fact that he goes, "Oh yeah.
Oh yeah."
After every time he shoots. Like, it's perfect. It's perfect. And I found the secret, though.
What's the secret?
To his success. And, like, you know, you've been searching for your first three-pointer
Entire season.
of the season.
Yeah.
And I think it might be the mode in which you are transporting yourself to the game. Because if you look at how Clay Thompson's
I
getting
heard about this.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. About to yak to practice. Oh, it's nice.
He's missed an opportunity here, though, to just say that, about a yak to prac.
Very good. He's yakking from Tiburon, where he lives. And I think I found that out on a Bill Simmons podcast. And he's going like, dude, by car, that's 18 miles.
He's going a distance.
That's a long way to yak.
He's going it's a bit shorter because like, if you go by car, you have to go away and then come back. But still, call that like 12 miles.
As the crow flies, it's an hour or so yak.
It's a big yak.
It's a strong yak.
It's a lot of time to
reflect
and pedal. I guess that'd probably be good though. Like for the injuries he's had, you probably spent a lot of time on the bike. So if you can get that like peddling in before practice, he probably has to do less stuff when he's there.
I just like the idea that if you've got a boat and you're in the bay, you want to look around Treasure Island, you want to see Angel Island State Park, and you'll just cruise around in your boat, and then you'll take your tinny up a notch, go a little bit quicker, and then a small figure appears upon the horizon.
Little green bubble.
Little green number with a man with a beard. You're like, what is that? What is that over there?
What is that man doing?
Yeah, he looks like a big guy. Is that
three-time NBA champion Klay Thompson?
No, it can't be. Oh, it might be a guy that knows heaps about scaffolds. That's a wholesome way to end the pod.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up because it just made me happy.
That is a feel-good story of the week.
That is a feel-good story of the week.
Any smart smartiums that you want to end the pod with?
Smart things to say on the pod.
You got nothing?
I was just going to wait and see how long it took for you to say something after the silence.
Right.
Because, I got nothing.
Bye.